Sunday afternoon. Chris is at work no, I'm sorry, lies. It is Monday afternoon. It's Memorial Day. I'm confused because it's a holiday, and so I'm like, oh, but I'm not at work, so it's Sunday. It's Monday, it's Memorial Day. Chris is at work. I have been painting like this whole weekend. I had a little tiny bit of painting that I needed to do today. Basically, we decided that we were going to go ahead and paint this little section right here, and then also this little section right here. Like originally I was going to leave those the Revere pewter, but they kind of felt like almost more part of the living room than they did part of the kitchen. So I decided to go ahead and paint those. I'm glad I did. I think it looks really nice. But I needed to do that today. And then I just went around and just touched up. I kind of went around like anywhere on the ceiling that, or anywhere in any of the kind of corners that might needed a little bit of a go over. I just did that. So it all is looking really good and I'm super excited. Chris will be putting up the acoustic panels this week. We have furniture coming in this week. So it should all get together. It may not be together by the end of this week. It might take us into next week, but it'll be really soon. And I'm super excited. So I think it'll be great to have the living room back. We've kind of been like not hanging out in this room because I just think we haven't been enjoying this room. But I think this will help us really enjoy it. So I'm super excited. So I'm not going to show you what it looks like, but you can kind of see the color. So tease. I mean, it's the same color that we did in the bathroom, but I really, really like the color. I'm super pleased with it. But the living room is still all in chaos. I've got the ladder up and I've got like the couches are not, in their place. So I'm going to put everything back together, kind of clean some things up in here, get the paint put away, all that kind of stuff, and then settle in for the evening. I think for me, that's going to be it for me today because I'm probably going to, once I get done cleaning, like grab a bite and just like, lounge in front of the TV for a bit. I ran 12 miles this morning because I'm prepping for my half marathon this upcoming weekend. So I'm tired and I'm ready to just like rest and relax for the remainder of the evening. So that is what I'm going to do while Chris works really hard, at Urban Kayaks. Good morning. I'm heading into the office today. So we were obviously off yesterday because yesterday was Memorial Day. Now it's Tuesday. Heading back to work. I have to keep reminding myself, it's Tuesday, it's not Monday, it's Tuesday. But I'm going into the office. But something terrible happened this morning. We ran out of coffee. So Chris went to make coffee and he's like, we don't have any more. Oh, hold on, the train. Okay, the train has passed now. But yeah, Chris went to go make coffee and he's like, we don't have any more coffee. So I am stopping on my way to work to get some coffee. He's gonna have to run out and get coffee this morning as well. Figure out where he's gonna go and hopefully just get like a bag of beans. We order Grounds for Hounds coffee and it comes on a regular basis. We usually don't run out. It usually like kind of comes just in time, but for some reason it was a lot off this time. It is on its way, just not here yet. So he's gonna get a bag of beans and get some coffee. It is his birthday today, so happy birthday, Chris. But I'm gonna stop and get some coffee this morning and then head into the office. All right, and I'm gonna go right here to Hero Coffee. Got my coffee. I did also get a bag of beans while I was there, so I let Chris know he can get coffee from wherever he wants. Doesn't have to worry about it because I got the beans. So that'll last us until our order gets in. So crisis averted. We now have coffee.
Oh, it's a beautiful Tuesday morning. Today is a special day. Today's my birthday. I usually don't really care, but for some reason this year I'm just like jived about it. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, I'm actually walking to Ace Hardware. Well, I'm gonna walk to the train probably to go to Ace Hardware because you may know we were doing that living room refresh. We're hanging those acoustic panels that we got from Costco, so I need to buy the appropriate screws that are for our wall. So I'm gonna head up there. The one closest to us has closed now. So I have to go back to the one in River North, which is not too far, but just a quick train ride. Had to get coffee. We were out of coffee beans this morning, so we stopped. Whitney had to stop and get coffee, and she picked up some beans this morning, and then I got my second cup walking to the store. So yeah, I'm just gonna go up to Ace Hardware, pick up a few things, and then who knows what will happen. Walking along State Street, it's just so depressing. There's like so many empty retail fronts. I don't know, it's very sad. For those of you that may know that I used to work at Vans on State Street, but our store location closed. just one of the many other vacant retail shops along State Street. So hopefully things come back. You know, the city is starting to get busier and busier. You know, it's taken a little while to get back to normal numbers since COVID. So I have faith. It's a beautiful street. I don't see why stores wouldn't want to be here. It's probably just the rent, which is unfortunate. So I decided to walk. The weather is, it's not sunny, it's not too cold, it's not too hot. It's kind of this perfect temperature to me, in my opinion. It wouldn't be good for kayaking weather, but it's like good for walking weather. And I feel like I haven't walked around the city in a while, but it's my birthday, so I'm gonna do what I want. But yeah, I'm just gonna walk. I forgot that the State Street Bridge is under construction, so I couldn't cross that. So I'm going down to Dearborn. That's good too, because the Ace Hardware is on the west side of River North anyway, so heading that way anyway. But God, I love walking around the city. Just so beautiful. Every time I look up, I'm like amazed. Oh yeah, you can see the construction going on at State Street if you can see that far. We're doing some welding, cutting or something. Sparks are showering down. I just can't get over how different of a vibe River North has than downtown. It's just on the other side of the river, but it's just like, it's very different. It's kind of cool. I'm leaving Ace Hardware, and I think I've decided to go somewhere special today for my birthday.
All right, leaving work now, and meeting Chris for dinner. So it's Chris's birthday today. He wanted pizza, so we were trying to get it at Robert's. That's what he wanted, was Robert's, because it's our favorite. And so tried to get a reservation there. They were all filled. You really can't get a last minute reservation at Robert's. I implore you, if you want to come here, you should go to Robert's, but make sure you make a reservation in advance, because they tend to get full real quick. And so then we thought, well, we'll go to Roots. So we tried to make a reservation there, nothing available. So we got in at Lou Malnati's. So we're having deep dish for Chris's birthday. So at least we made pizza happen. I'm glad about that. And I can't be sad about going to Lou's. So that is where I'm heading right now, and be there soon. Okay, what did you get for your birthday drink?
Oh, it's canned old fashioned. And
You said it's really strong though.
it tastes like straight bourbon.
That's good?
It's good, yeah.
Yeah. It's got a cherry in it.
I've been wanting to try these because I'm a sucker for convenience.
Yes.
So like if I could just like
Just pop
crack
open a can.
and pour it into a glass and it's already pre-made, it's a deal. It's a deal breaker for me, or not a deal breaker, a deal maker for me.
Yeah. I got a glass of wine, so ready to party hard on a Tuesday evening.
I don't work tomorrow.
I do. Okay, so it's a birthday feast.
Yeah. So you said that you mentioned that you wanted to try the mozzarella sticks.
I'm gonna cheat on gluten to taste the mozzarella sticks and the cheddar cubes.
Yeah, and then these are the mushrooms, and then I forgot
Zucchini.
Zucchini, yeah.
Yeah, also looks good. And then I got a salad because the pizza, whenever you get deep dish, and this is true of anywhere that you get deep dish, it takes a really long time to cook. And so last time we came here, we did not get like an appetizer or salads or anything like that, and we were starving. So by the time the pizza came, so I was like, let's make sure we eat something. So I got a salad. I am going to taste a couple of the things on the platter because I want to taste them. But I really didn't want to have to eat a lot of them because I don't want to be sick. So stick to my salad, which I think I'm also going to share with Chris because it's way big for an individual salad until our pizza gets here.
Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Good. Enjoy your
Thank you.
meal.
Thank you. All right, so you got the same one that you got last time.
Yeah, except I realize now that I got a small.
Yeah, it's like so much food. Yeah, but this is the like special. It's like a buffalo chicken pizza. It smells so good. Like, oh my gosh, it smells so good. And then I got the Malnati's Classic on the gluten-free deep dish crust. Okay, so Chris got a birthday dessert.
Yeah.
This is chocolate decadence?
It's chocolate obsession.
Chocolate obsession.
Chocolate brownie, chocolate mousse, chocolate ganache.
Yeah.
You can
Chocolate,
eat some
chocolate,
of
chocolate,
it.
chocolate.
You eat just the top.
I can eat a little bit of the top, yeah. Well, we're leaving with what looks like the whole restaurant. We ended up bringing home, you brought home like part of that appetizer, obviously both of our pizzas, and then half of your dessert. So
Yeah, everything is just big proportions, so.
yeah, it's a lot of food. So we'll have leftovers for days, quite literally. But good birthday to you?
Yes, very good.
Good, successful birthday. Well, it is a rainy Wednesday, and you know what that means. I'm taking the train to work. So I left the house. I did bring an umbrella, but it's raining like relatively consistently. So I decided it's a good morning to take the train. All right, I'm off the train, heading into work now. I did take my first meeting at home, and then I had a half an hour break between meetings, so I used that time to transition into work. I'm gonna be in the office today. Chris is actually gonna be at home. We're getting some IKEA furniture delivered today for our living room stuff that we're doing, and he's supposed to be working on the acoustic panels that we're gonna be hanging, so he's got a full day and didn't wanna have me being in meetings all day in the background, which is fair. So, so I'm heading into the office today, so I'm out of his hair so he can get all his stuff done.
On my way to work today on this gorgeous Friday morning. Thought it was going to be a little chillier, but it's kind of warmer than expected, so that's nice. Still expect it to be slow though. I don't know, I just feel like the weather has just scared a lot of people away from adventuring out into the city, or maybe wanting to do something like kayaking in the water. So it's coming though. I know that once it starts to get warm and stays warm, it's gonna hit us like a ton of bricks. So I'm ready for it.
I think the last time I picked up the camera was Wednesday morning, and it is now Friday afternoon. So I'm done with work. I worked from home yesterday and today. We've had just like kind of an insane week. It's been crazy. Chris was supposed to do the panels on the wall behind me this week. And that's what I thought he was going to do that on Wednesday, and he wasn't feeling well, and so did not get that done. So instead, we're going to work on it this weekend. So we should be able to get this room finished, which will be nice, and exceptionally nice because this is what our living room looks like right now. Yeah, so this is the living room right now. You can see Ollie holding down the fort with all the boxes. Lots of IKEA boxes for all the furniture that's going to be going along this wall here. And then this is actually just one example of the panels that we got. It's just one of the boxes. We have the rest of the boxes in the other room. But definitely a mess, and excited to get this project done for sure. Good morning. It is Saturday. We are heading out to the Roosevelt Collection to pick up my race packet for the half marathon tomorrow. We just walked through Printers Row. Completely.
Very busy.
Yeah, totally forgot about the farmers market. We may be able to hit it on our way back. She's gonna have to be picked up. Anyway, we may be able to go. We may be able to go through the farmers market on our way back. Gotta turn around. We may be able to go through the farmers market on our way back from getting my packet. It was way busier than we've ever seen it in the past. There were so many people. It was packed, and I would say, wouldn't you say it was like twice as many tents as we usually see?
It was a lot more. Yeah.
It was wild. So anyway, we're heading out to get my race packet now. We'll see if maybe it slows down a little bit and we can hit that on the way back. Made it to the Roosevelt Collection. I had to take my hoodie off. It's really warm today. It's really, really warm when you're in the sun, but even when you're not, it's a warm day today for sure. All right, go over here, Gert. I think it's right here where all the people are. This is it. All right, this is my line, picking it up.
Drive today?
What, I'm sorry?
Did you drive today?
No, I walked. Thank you. It's a little busier than it was during the Soldier Field 10 pickup for sure. Getting my t-shirt. And looking at the merchandise. Ooh, I do like that bag. That's a fun bag. You missed me while I was gone for 2 seconds? Yeah? Packet collected, ready for the race tomorrow. So, my last step. Check that box off, and then now we get to go home and do our project, work on the living room. We are back toward the farmer's market, so we're gonna cut back through. It's very busy, but we are gonna try to at least take a look at a few things. Chris is gonna hold Gertie. We're a little nervous about her getting stepped on because it's so busy, so many people. And there's a really cute puppy. I mean, look at that. One of my favorite things about the farmer's market is the puppies. Look at. Those all look really beautiful. Just found gluten-free baking. I spot a corgi. I spot another corgi. Look at, oh, there he is. Okay, well, it's good to see the farmers market in Printers Row happy and healthy, because we really enjoy going. That's something that we've done the last few summers that we've lived here, but I've definitely never seen it that busy with that many tents. So good start to the year for sure. So got my t-shirt here, got my packet or my bib. I also got a little hydration tablet to go into water. So I think I'm all set for my race. All right, we've had lunch and we are ready to start working on this wall. We got these acoustic panels from IKEA. So here's a box to show what they do. So we are gonna put those up today. And we also got, I think I said IKEA, I meant Costco. We got the acoustic panels at Costco. We got a bunch of furniture from IKEA that we're gonna be putting together. So that is what we're doing now. Chris is looking at the instructions. So we realized before we can start hanging the panels that we need to put the TV mount up. So we know where to put the panels around that. So Chris is actually working on that right now. And we had also purchased a couple of new cat condos and cat scratching options because we'd like to get rid of the really large cat condo that we have. So I'm actually gonna put together a couple of those little things right now while Chris is doing the TV mount. Okay, update. Chris is ready to kill me because now we've decided we're not gonna mount the TV after all of that. Which actually is really great because it saves us time, effort, and energy. And it saves us from having to cut any panels at all. I mean, it'll be really easy to hang these panels now. Oh yeah, and we don't have to mount that thing. And we get to save money because we can return the items that we purchased. So we had also bought a, I'll just show you, we bought this in-wall power kit thing, showing that, for so that we could have that, behind the TV so that you don't have cords coming down. So now we don't have to install that. We don't have to install the TV mount. We don't have to do any of that hard work. We can just get straight to the panels. So time saved, effort saved, money saved, all things saved. Done. Gertie seems to think that it is for her. She likes to chew on the little head. So progress on the living room is going a little slower than expected. We did get the panel wall done, which is great. I needed a lot more of Chris's help than I was hoping I would need. So that meant that he's a little bit behind on getting the furniture put together. He did get the largest of all the cabinets put together, which is great. And he's gonna work on another one right now. But it's 6 o'clock, so ready for dinner. So I just got Chipotle because I did not feel like making a mess in the kitchen or cooking, frankly, since, we've been working in the living room all day. So this way, no mess and quick and easy. So I'm heading back now for breakfast. We'll see. Chris said he wants to keep working this evening, so maybe he will. I definitely am done. I am checked out. Evening time is when I'm nope, I'm done working. We're gonna pick this back up tomorrow. I met someone actually on the train right here. I was going to vlog some of the train coming here, but I actually met a woman who used to live in northern Kentucky, like literally right by where we used to live. So I visited her on the train and then kind of like hung out with her for a little while. So I'm heading to the corrals now. It is starting to warm up, which is great. I brought a jacket that I can donate, so I'll probably just leave it behind, but head to the corral now. Oh, another fun thing is that there's a woman who's working as a volunteer here, and she lives in my building, and I work out with her in the fitness center like most mornings, and I was like, oh my goodness, what are you doing here? So she was like, good luck, and I'm so excited because this is obviously my first half, and I cannot wait. Back in the race. Yay.
So how was it?
It was good. I personally didn't feel great, but it was good, and I finished. And I finished in the time that I was hoping. So I would have liked to have been maybe about 5 minutes faster overall, but I think it was pretty good. I feel good, proud of myself that I did it. I don't think I'll do that particular race again because it's kind of a commute. We have to take the train out.
It's like 15 minutes commute. Oh,
I know, but I'm really spoiled, and we have so many races that start and end in our front yard.
Yeah. I was like hoping to surprise you, but you kind of expected me to be there. So.
Well, you weren't sure. You were on the fence
Yeah.
on whether or not you were going to come out, and then I was really glad to see you, though. It gave me a sudden burst of energy there at the end. I was like, oh, thank goodness. It's like, try to keep going. You got this. But it was good. It was a good race. The weather was perfect because it was like, a little bit chilly, but that's like perfect for running because I really didn't get too hot. It was a little warm there toward the end. It runs through 3 parks. It runs through like Garfield Park and then goes into Douglas Park and then kind of comes back through Garfield Park and goes into Humboldt Park and then it ends again in Garfield Park. And I feel like Humboldt Park wasn't as shaded, so I kind of got warm during that section. But it was really good. And it's done. But I'm ready to crash and rest the rest of the day. So, and then you have to go to work.
Yeah, I do have to go to work.
Aww. So we figured we would just close out the vlog here for the week since you're going to work. And I'm, let's be honest, going to be spending a lot of the day on the couch. So we do hope you enjoyed coming along, and we'll see you in the next one.